after my meeting with the doctor yesterday, I feel awesome. I had a after everybody saw me last time, I was on some steroids, so the swelling that you had the luxury of feeling um wasn't as major as it had become. So I had a little setback. It was unexpected and it's all part of healing, but it kind of got a little major and we had to really work with my meds. And like I had said in other videos, I kind of went down the rabbit hole for a little bit because it was a little more than I had anticipated, but it was expected. It is part of healing, but it was a little more than I was kind of ready for. Um, so I didn't want to be seen like that until we kind of got the meds under control. And then when I talked to the doctor yesterday, they basically, got my mind right and said, look, girl, this is the way it's going to be, and it's going to take time. And you're going to just going to have to deal. And it could take weeks, it could take months, it could take up to a year for this swelling to get better. So for what people need to know is like a quarter of my head is completely numb. I can't feel it. And it's swollen. There's a lot of fluid in here because I lost the majority of my bone. And they had to reconstruct it with some titanium mesh. So I really am a metalhead. And which makes perfect sense because anyone who knows me knows what kind of metal music I like. So and I thought it was great that he told me I wore out two 6 millimeter um drill bits because they had to take out so much bone. And yeah, I wore out like the drill bits because they had to remove, like, because the tumor was pretty significant and big. So it was about the size, if you think of a coconut, the white part of the coconut, it was bigger than the inside part of a coconut. It was about the size of a pancake. So that's how big it was. And yeah, I know. I know. And they had to take all that out. And so they had to remove all of that bone. So and it's going to take a long time for all of that scar tissue to build up. So all of that fluid, it's cerebral spinal fluid. It's not it doesn't really have anywhere to go, and it's all part of healing. So while my body is scarring up and protecting itself, that's all part of it. Today was the first day I got to walk Fergus all by myself. Yes, I was so excited. And yeah, just for you, I actually like put on makeup for the first time. Oh, believe me, if I pulled my hair over here, y'all would know I had brain surgery. I have a huge bald spot right about here. And yeah, like I said, my scar goes from here all the way down to here. And if you ever want to see it and we're out in public and you want me to show it to you, just come up. And if it doesn't grow, well, you of all people, I took your hand and you felt it. So, yeah, there is no hiding. I had brain surgery. So believe me, it's going to take a long time for the hair to grow back. And yeah, there's a landing strip right about here. Okay, so the good news is my vision has definitely improved. If looking straight ahead, I can see. I see a little bit of double, but now if I look straight ahead, the slight double vision, I can now tell what's what's real, and it's just a little bit of shadow. But when I look down, it's still looking through a kaleidoscope. So I'm still having issues reading. And then the issue is, it's the brain is the slowest thing to heal. So every day is a surprise. Like, so one day I'll wake up and my vision will play tricks on me and it'll decide not to work this day. Um, and I have to tell you, there were a few days where when I was dealing with the significant swelling, I was the telemed, where like you and I are doing FaceTime right now. I have to tell you, there was a time where I was cleared to drive as long as I could see um, short distances. Not, I know, just down the street. But I couldn't drive obviously downtown to Cleveland Clinic or the hospital or anywhere to go see my doctor. And then when the swelling became an issue, my vision went again. And thank goodness for telemed, because I was able to just hold my phone up and talk to my doctor's nurse and lift my hair, and I could show her how badly the swelling was. And so thank goodness for technology, because I had a virtual visit just using my phone. So I mean, that was just amazing. I was really lucky too, because because not because of what I do, but because I wanted other people not to have to deal with some of the things I didn't have. I wasn't able to take advantage of. So I was part of research, and I took part in 2 research studies. So hopefully what I experienced will make somebody else's experience a lot better and a lot easier. There are so many things I'm thankful for, and I want everybody to understand something. As you are sitting around your Thanksgiving table tomorrow, and you are with your friends, your family, or whomever you are privileged enough to be with, you need to be thankful for those moments that you have. I want everybody to sit back and think about their health and truly be thankful for that, and take a moment. I know everybody's going to overeat tomorrow. That's okay. But if you do, get your butt off that chair and go for a walk. You're allowed to overeat tomorrow, just tomorrow. And if you don't go for a walk tomorrow, get out and go for a walk on Friday. Also, it is cold in flu season. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And if you didn't get your flu shot, please go get your flu shot. Come on. You guys would not expect anything less of me. But let me tell you something. For me, I am incredibly grateful I'm alive. That is what I'm most grateful for. And I'm most grateful for, I now know what it truly means to be blessed. And I'm truly blessed to have the people I have in my life, and especially those viewers of ours in Northeast Ohio, my friends and family at Channel 3, and everyone who I have had the privilege of meeting and touching with this entire story. So thank you. 2020 is going to be an awesome year, and I can't wait to get back.